Stompers, are you ready? What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Troy Yeager, the original, the man with no filter, loudmouth himself, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Troy Yeager, and I'm back again with another one. I apologize for the late review, extremely late review. Had work, you know what I'm saying, though. Had work. Some of us here got lives, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about wrestling. I'm just joking. Wrestling is my life. We got a lot to talk about. Shocking return, shocking debut, banging matches, story progressions. Let's get into it. Let's go. Up next, one of the most shocking returns of all time, bro. I could say this without a shadow of a doubt. Seth freaking Rollins has returned after 2 months after WrestleMania, 40, when he became the MVP of WrestleMania 40. Seth freaking Rollins has returned to Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Man, this was very, very shocking, bro. I was shocked. I thought he needed more time. I mean, I was like, dude, you deserve a break. Go chill, bro. Damn. Go raise your daughter. Golly, man, you love this business that much? I respect that. But other than that, man, Seth freaking Rollins came out, man. He said he appreciates everyone. He misses the crowd too. He missed everyone singing his song. You know the gist, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's back with a clear vision and now declares that he wants a world title matchup. He wants his world title back. He wants the title that he has made so famous, ladies and gentlemen. Made it a very prestigious title. And then Damian Priest, El Campeon, came out and declared and actually gave Seth Rollins his props. That he's one of the best world champions the title has ever had. And now that it's no longer Monday Night Rollins, it is now the place where all rise for El Campeon, and then they had the back and forth, Seth Rollins saying that, we are a lot in common. We both take one Money in the Bank. We both held it for a very long time, except for the fact that, Damian Priest was being questioned, but that's for another day. Seth Rollins also told him that we have a lot in common again, that we both in factions. His was obviously the greatest faction of all time. Judgment Day is getting there. And now Damian Priest wants to get rid of all doubters, man. After his controversial win at Clash of the Castle, he wants to prove all doubters wrong. And he officially challenges Seth Rollins to defend his World Heavyweight Championship at Money in the Bank, to which Seth Rollins accepted. This is going to be very interesting. Seth Rollins, as much as I love him, I'm excited for this matchup, but he needs to lay a bit low, man. He cannot be in any matches, man. He just came back. But man, what a banging start to the show, man. Let's move on forward. And then after that, Damian Priest actually came to the clubhouse, the Judgment Day clubhouse, and told everybody to, actually he told Finn Balor about the whole car key situation with Liv, and then Finn Balor is saying, telling Damian Priest, are you accusing me of conspiring with Liv and all that stuff? And Damian Priest actually giving Finn Balor hopes, encouragement for his upcoming triple threat main event early on the night, and told him that where his loyalties lie when he eventually wins the Money in the Bank. Finn Balor told him that, I'll cash in on the champion. Then he psyched him, said he was going to cash in on Cody. Hey, man, the breakup is around the corner. Let's move on. Up next, Sami Zayn coming on out to talk about his win against Chad Gable at last Saturday's Clash at the Castle. Says he's looking for a new challenge to step up and challenge him, give him a real challenge. Not to say that Chad wasn't a challenge, but you get the gist. Braun Breaker came out, and I was like, okay, here we go. It's time for Braun Breaker to actually show out, and declared himself the next challenger for Sami Zayn's IC title. Sheamus came on out. I'm telling you guys, this Intercontinental title, man, has just became, bro, ever since Gunther held it, it's become so prestigious. That's what we love to see, because the IC title has been very much disrespected over the past, number of years, but now it has become that title that everybody wants to win on their first night of being, in the main roster. It's the working man's title. It's the prestigious title. That's what I love to see. And this all culminated into Sheamus versus Braun Breaker, because Braun Breaker felt disrespected that Sheamus was coming out declaring himself the next challenger, disrespecting him by not acknowledging that he was there. And this all culminated to a matchup between Sheamus and Braun Breaker, which was an absolute mwah. Man, any Sheamus match is just banger after banger, like he said. Also, every Braun Breaker match is a banger after banger. But sadly, it all came crumbling down as Ludwig Kaiser interfered in the matchup, costing Sheamus an IC title opportunity. And this all broke out really fast. Really fast. Ludwig Kaiser attacked Sheamus, threw him on the outside, put his leg on the steel steps, and was going to do him the whole run around and, attack thing on the chair. You know what he did to his former tag team partner, Giovanni Vinci, and Kofi Kingston in the past. Then Braun Breaker, as soon as he tried to do the runaround, Braun Breaker met him up, and he did the nastiest spear I've ever seen in my entire life. This man speared him out of his boots. Bro. Braun Breaker has been portrayed as such a freaking monster, bro. I love to see it. And Braun Breaker proceeded to shove Sami Zayn, who was still there, and then they almost got into a brawl, but they got separated. I'm loving this, man. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. The IC title picture, Fatal 4-Way. It's coming up, man. Up next, we got Braun Breaker versus Chad Gable. Not going to get in too deep with this. Braun Breaker came off with the win. Just this whole, it needed to progress the story between Chad and Alpha Academy. Chad tried to reprimand him again, try to scold them again, but Maxine Dupree has had enough. Chad Gable tried to reprimand Akira Tozawa, but Maxine Dupree got in the middle, in between them, and stopped the whole abuse and all that stuff. But that pop was crazy. And after that backstage segment, Otis was packing their stuff. Otis, Akira, and Maxine were packing their stuff, and now Chad also came into the back, told him, why are you guys doing this and all that stuff. Otis was like, we're out. You by yourself, bitch. We leaving. And that was that. Alpha Academy is no more. What happened to Chad after that, man? We'll get into that. Up next, we got Io Sky versus Kiana James versus Zelina Vega in a women's Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat match. Very good. I'm not going to get into this one as well. Io Sky came off with the win off of the distraction from Liv Morgan, distracting actually Zelina Vega. Obviously, this is going to set up for Zelina Vega versus Liv Morgan at Money in the Bank. But the real story is, what was on Liv Morgan. But we'll get into that next. Dominic Mysterio, man. This man is a walking... He can't keep getting away with this, bro. I'm going to say this every week. Dominic Mysterio, man. He was actually looking for his patented cowboy purple vest. That beautiful, man. That's a fire vest. He was looking for it. It went missing into the clubhouse during the Damian Priest and Finn Balor segment. He was looking for it and found out that Liv Morgan was the one that was wearing it. And proceeded to tell Liv Morgan to give him back his vest, but Liv Morgan proceeded to tell him that if you want it back, take it off me. I would have folded. No lie to y'all, I would have folded 10 times more, man. I would have folded. Damian Priest, thank the Lord, got in there in the nick of time before Dom fully, tried to take it off of her. You would have took something off, but hey, we're gonna get into it, bro. PG. Damian Priest told Dominic to take the vest off immediately, go to the back, go prepare for Carlito and all that stuff, And Damian Priest told Liv that you need to stay away from the poor guy or else there's going to be trouble. Because when Rhea comes back, there's going to be trouble. And then Liv said, you don't understand. What if he wants me? I'm like, bitch, I want you. I'm not going to get into that. But other than that, man, this storyline is absolutely, man, it's cooking. Bro, it's cooking. And up next are Carlito versus Dragon Lee. Not going to get into this one. Carlito came off with the win. Whoop-de-doo. And Kofi Kingston and Karrion Kross have both announced they will be facing each other next week in a matchup. Obviously, this is going to set up to Xavier Woods betraying Kofi Kingston. Man, that's going to be rough, man. The New Day is done for, bro. I kid you not, man. It's sad to see. But we've had some great moments with them, but I think it's time for them to split up, man. They've been going nowhere. As much as I would hate it, but it is what it is. It's got to be done. Up next, we got in the main event, ladies and gentlemen, it is the men's Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat match. Jey Uso versus Finn Balor versus Rey Mysterio. This was a fun match. Lots of back and forth. These three are absolutely great together. You know, dynamic. You know, Jey Uso obviously being the main favorite of the matchup. Finn Balor, thought he was the guy to beat. He was gonna came off with the win, but all of a sudden Jey Uso splash on top of Finn Balor, and he got pinned. Why do you need a pin Finn? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I get the push for Jey. But dog, please push Finn. That's all I'm asking, man. That's all I'm asking. But yeah, Jey Uso came off with the win. He wins Money in the Bank. The real story is after the main event. Lights are dim. You hear that fiend noise. You see a crate. You see the door. The door. You know, the infamous door that Bray Wyatt used. You know, when he came back. You see a girl crawling through. Then the girl points to the backstage. You see bodies everywhere, bro. Then you see this one big ass dude, bro, with a hammer, with a freaking bunny mask. Then you go further back into the production. You see sparks everywhere. You see more bodies, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I think I saw Gunther and freaking Mello, bro. I could be wrong about this. Then you see another guy standing on top of, I don't even know what he was standing on top of, but he was wearing a skull mask, looking all menacing. You go further back, you see a guy in a freaking hazmat suit, you know what I mean, bro, gas mask. Then you go further down the hall, then you see Chad Gable, bro, bro, he had a bullet in his head. Somebody please explain that to me. He had a bullet in his head. This man had a freaking rough weekend, bro. Even a rougher week. This man is dead. Then you go further down. Then you finally see the man. Uncle Howdy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wyatt 6 have arrived on Monday Night Raw. This has... Bro. Nah, man. WWE production team. You guys gotta get a raise, man. That was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best debuts of a faction I've ever seen. They all coming out. Then you get that epic shot, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got turned on, bro. I said it. No homo. No Diddy. But this has, wow. Crazy. This has been one of the best Raw of all time, man. This was absolutely great. Compelling stories. Shocking return, shocking debut, although we knew, but I think that man was still epic. Man, who is gonna stand in this faction's way? I'm telling you guys right now. You saw what they did to the security. What do you think they're gonna do to Raw superstars or the entire of WWE? It's gonna be crazy. Thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in today's episode, man. It has been your boy Troy Yeager. Look out for a new show, man. It's coming out, but you know, you get the gist, man. It's in the works. But without further ado, it's been your boy Troy Yeager, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.